Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so starting from verse 58. Api patarasavatya siddhaye madhavasya brajapati puram udhyad roma roma brajanti skalita gati rudanchad svanta sokkena kimme kvachadapi nayanabhyam lapsyase swaminitam. Raghunath Das Goswami prays, O Swamini Srimati Radhika, while you are on your way to the home of the king of Braj, Nanda Maharaj, to cook for Madhav Krishna, every hair on your body is Roma Roma Brajanti. Brajanti means she is walking. Brajanti means to walk. And at that time, Roma Roma, all her hairs are standing on end. So Radhika is called haripulation, when you're very excited. Your hairs are standing on end. So this means Radhika is very excited. So this can stand on end by different kinds of emotions. But Radhika, right now, she's feeling great joy. Why? Because now she has a chance to go and cook for her Priyatam Krishna. So she is Ananda Swarupini. She is the form of bliss. And this bliss swells higher and higher when she gets a chance to cook and serve her beloved in this intimate way. People who don't like cooking means they have a lot of progress to make in Krishna consciousness. This is the kitchen religion. Gurudev said, dry philosophy will not save you. If you want to go to Braj, then go to the kitchen. That's why we see Prabhuji's teaching us, cutting sabji, cooking, making different sweets. Gurudev said in Braj, okay, the men are a little hard-hearted, so they need some gyan, some tattva. But the ladies are very soft-hearted. Simply by making sweets for Krishna, they can go to Braj. Because they are more close to our goal. Because of this soft-hearted nature. And Gurudev said that for the best festival is festivals like Anukut. Because on Anukut, naturally everyone's engaged in cooking. So many different preparations. And Anukut is also very sweet because it's indirect. Everything in Braj is parakiya. So during Anukut, before they were worshipping Indra, then Krishna said, no, you should worship Giriraj. And in Braj, no one thinks Giriraj is Krishna. Radhika worships Surya as Bhagavan. Yashoda worships Narayan as Bhagavan. They don't think Krishna is Bhagavan. But Krishna arranged that let them worship Giriraj. And Krishna is also Giriraj, and Giriraj is also Bhakta. Giriraj is also Radhika's Swarup. Giriraj is three Swarups. He is Radhika's Bhav. Seva Bhav. Without Radhika, there's no Seva. He is Radhika's Saki. And he is also Krishna, and he is also Sevak. He is also Hari Dasavarya. Anyhow, Gurudev would say, by Anukut, then you can very quickly progress in Bhakti. All together, all the devotees cook many preparations. So this means cooking naturally gives great joy to the heart. This is Seva Ananda. Gurudev asked Prabhuji one day, what is the meaning of this Krishna Anandaya in the Guru Mantra? Prabhuji was also asking. And Gurudev said, this is very easy meaning. If you want Krishna Anandaya, then you have to go through Seva Anandaya. Through Seva Ananda, you can get Krishna Ananda. Because Seva is the function of Kriya Shakti Srimati Radhika. When you're doing Seva, you're the closest you can be to Srimati Radhika. And we want to be close to Srimati Radhika. She is the very embodiment of all kinds of Shakti, Urja. She is called Urjeshwari. Urja means power. She's called Kriyeshwari. She who has the ability to act. She who gives energy. And if you want this spiritual power, you have to do Seva. Because this is what she's always doing. She is the very embodiment of Seva. That's why Radhika says Giriraj is Haridasa Varya, because he is the best Sevak. So now as Radhika is walking to Nandagan, her hairs are standing on end, and she's very excited, because now I get to go and cook for Krishna. So as she's walking, Priti describes that now the sun is just rising over the horizon. It's just like early morning time. And when the sun rises, all the lotuses start to bloom in the land. Yellow, blue, different. Some lotuses are night lotuses. But in Braj, generally, we see all the golden lotuses are the gopis. They're all very golden. So when the sun rises, all the lotuses are blooming. What is this meaning? All the gopis are coming together from all the villages to cook for Krishna. So they're blooming in joy. This means Roma Broma Brajanti. They're blossoming. What does it mean to be blossoming? Someone is very happy, very excited. Then you can say, wow, this person's really blooming today. So all the gopis are coming to cook for Krishna and they're blooming. And when Radhika comes from Javat, we heard this a bit before yesterday, but we lost the file. But we heard yesterday, okay? Yashoda requests Jatila to let Radhika come. And Jatila refuses, saying, no, I'm not going to be controlled by Jashoda. Before, Radhika was going from Barshana, but after she was married to Abhimanyu, Jatila stopped it. So they were thinking what to do. Krishna, after he started eating Radhika's cooking once, then he would not eat anyone else's cooking. Even before Radhika fed him, he would eat very little of it, like a sparrow. So then Yashoda was thinking, now Krishna's not eating, what to do? So she begged Jatila to send her, but Jatila was very obstinate, saying no. So then Yashoda begged Purnamasi to help, and Purnamasi herself went to Jatila, and Jatila asked her for advice, how can my family be very successful and prosperous? And Purnamasi said, if you don't send Radhika to help Yashoda, then your cows will die, your son will be very sick, and if you send her, then your son will have many children, you'll be very wealthy, so you should send her. So before, Jatila was telling Radhika, you can't go, and she was telling Yashoda, I won't send her. And Radhika in her heart wanted to go, but now it switched. This is Vivarta. Now Jatila said, oh Radhika, you must go. And Radhika said, I won't go. Like if you have like a calf or a horse and it doesn't want to go somewhere, you can pull it, but it will just hold back. And you have to get like 20 people to pull it. So Radhika is like that now, very stubborn. I won't go. You're always criticizing me. And that Krishna is very naughty, very black snake. He's always disturbing people. So I won't go. Inside her heart, she wants to go. This is called Kila Kinchit Bhav. She wants to go, but externally, she's playing this role. No, I won't go. And so Jatila is begging Radhika, please, if you don't go, our whole family will be destroyed. And if you go, everything will be very nice. So finally, by Kundalata comes. He says, look, I'm related to Krishna and Jashoda, I can control him. I'm also older. If I see Krishna doing something naughty, I'll chastise him. And also, I'll always stay with Radhika and protect him so that black snake cannot bite her. So then finally the situation is agreed and Radhika starts going. So on the way, then Roma Brajanti, her hairs are standing on end. And then it's described that all the lotuses are blooming. And not only from Javat, all the gopis are coming from all the different villages. Kamai, Karela, Uchagaon. And it's like many rivers flowing to the ocean. And what is the ocean? Krishna Prem or Bhakti Ras, Krishna Bhakti Ras. But all these rivers are like filled with golden lotuses. Each of the gopis is like a golden lotus that is blossoming. And so Krishna is the black bumblebee. And smelling the fragrance of all these millions of lotuses, he becomes pagal. He thinks, where will I go? Who will I taste the nectar from? And so Krishna is before sleeping in his bed after coming back from the Kunj. But now the Pavan Devata, the air god, carries the fragrance of all these lotuses to Krishna and he becomes intoxicated with the smell. And so Krishna quickly gets up and he starts to fly and think, let her come in. Haribol. Okay, so Krishna is thinking, I want to go and smell this fragrance. So as they're on their way, Krishna does many different tricks. First, Radhika comes to nearby Udhav Keri. There's one area where she meets all the other gopis' parties. And then together they go to Nanda-bhavan. And they all bring different baskets and fruits, spices. Even though Nanda-bhavan has everything, they want to bring something for Krishna out of their own heartfelt love. So they all bring yogurt, butter, ghee, many preparations, many things they made the night before, and then you just make it quickly. So they're all coming, and this is an area called Radha Bagh, Radha's garden, and no one else is allowed to enter that area. So Krishna's always like a bee, buzzing from one side to another, looking for some entry. But all the manjaris are very strong, standing at all the different entrance points with sticks, like this, ready. If Krishna tries to come, they're ready to chastise. So Krishna's not able to come. But then as Radhika is walking closer, then we'll go to the next verse. Okay, 59. Parsvadvaye lilita yata vishakaya cha tvam sarvata parijanaischa parai paritam paschan maya viprita bangura madhya bhagam kim rupa manjaririyam patinashyatiha. So Rati Manjari is praying, Raghunath is praying, when will Rupa Manjari be leading you? And Lalita Vishaka are there on both sides, and all your friends are all surrounding you. And I am there holding your waist from behind. She's afraid. Radhika has such a beautiful, slender figure that her waist is very thin. and Rati is seeing she's walking in a very graceful manner. Rai Ramananda sings this song, Gajadipa Muditam, that Radhika is walking very gracefully. Yes, like an hourglass, and very thin waist. And so he's afraid her waist may break. And so he is holding her waist from behind, but very gently. And in this way, Radhika is walking, and all the gopis are on all sides. So we heard this yesterday, that sometimes Krishna wants a chance to get her darshan. Radhika has covered her face with some shawl, and all the gopis are on all sides. And so Krishna is now at the kirak. Kirak means where they milk the cows. And he sees the gopis are coming. At that time, Lalita tells Radhika, we should go another way. This way is very dangerous. It's a very treacherous pathway. And Radhika says, no, I'm not afraid of anyone. She's very bold, I will go. So then Krishna is looking for some opening. So Krishna, what does he do? One time he takes the tail of a calf and pokes it, and it runs straight towards the gopis. And all the gopis, kind of afraid and shocked, they jump to all sides. And then the calf stops right by Radhika's feet. Krishna goes down, touches her feet, or pinches, kisses on the cheek or something, and then returns quickly back. So Krishna does all these different kind of playful tricks. Sometimes as Radhika is walking by, Krishna will throw milk at her or squirt her with the udders of the cows. And then in the meantime, anyhow, Radhika passes this area. And she comes to the bottom of Nandishvar. This is the hill where Krishna lives. On top of this hill, there's a beautiful palace. And that whole surrounding area is called Nandagram. Nandagram, the village of Nanda Maharaj, and Nanda-bhavan, the palace of Nanda Maharaj, is on the top of the hill, like we see now. So as they're approaching, Jashoda is waiting at the bottom of the hill, because she's waiting, when will Radha come? Radha is like her daughter-in-law. She feels like Radhika is not only my daughter-in-law, she's like my daughter. She has this mamata for her. So she's very eager, and her heart's flooding with love. All the services Radhika performs for Krishna, if anyone serves Krishna, Yashoda feels like so indebted to them. And Radhika is every day feeding her beloved Krishna, coming all the way from Nanda-bhavan. She's just a small Kishori girl. So she feels so much love for her. And as she's coming, then she has arti tray. And so she performs arti of Radhika with ghee lamp, incense, flowers. And all the associates of Nanda-bhavan are welcoming her. Like she's a royal princess, because she is Vrishabhanu Raj Kumari. She's a princess. So on all sides, they're throwing flower petals, blowing conch shells, playing instruments, like a big welcoming party, like on Radhastami we have here. So they're doing a big welcoming party, and she does her arti, and then Radhika comes close and goes to touch Yashoda's feet, and Yashoda embraces her. With great love and affection, she picks her up in her arms, smells her hair, like this, and kisses her cheek and says, oh, my darling Radha, finally you have come. I'm so happy to see you. You've come, and now you should sit down and take a little rest. She says she has a palanquin. She says, let us take you to the Nanda-bhavan by palanquin. But Radhika says no, she wants to walk. So then they walk to Nanda-bhavan, and then they are going to begin to cook. Okay, so we're going to hear the next verse. Radha Radha, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel down there. Share with your friends, ask a question in the comments, and check out our website, kripa.tv, for courses, to support us, and for our articles and more. Haribol.